Alright, we are here. And shit, we're not here.
Yeah, we are.
But
I'm
no,
here.
we're not. My OBS is black. There we go.
Well, fuck
Now
you.
we got it on the right screen.
You had it on Borderlands.
Oh, it's been a crappy frickin' morning. I got a headache. We got snow. It's slippery. I'm in a great mood. Junior's stealing my Christmas present. I got dark chocolate, white chocolate, and milk chocolate covered pretzels. They're... The back of the box says dark, milk, and white, dude. Where the hell's the dark ones? Damn racist bastards couldn't put in the dark ones. Oh, well, why the hell does it say dark on the back of the box? Alright, so, anyways, today is going to be a continuation of last time. What, Wednesday we did this?
Yeah.
We're going to have a bit of a discussion about GregTech 5U and the reason why I said last week that this is probably going to be my last playthrough of GT5U because of things getting excessive. And I've been discussing this with Johannes, the guy that wrote the recipes that I have an issue with. And he has different feelings of how GregTech 5U, he's got a community feeling of GT5U, where I feel it should be sticking with the GregTech way of doing things. And I am terrible at writing and typing to express my feelings. So I figured the best way to do this is to do it in a video where I can actually talk, and not only will I be able to give my feelings, NetMC will be able to give his, Andy will be able to give his, because you have basically three different opinions in a way. You have me, which is hardcore, go GregTech, go home, stick to the old school, hard-headed asshole. You have Andy, which is a little more flexible and still somewhat learning. He knows a lot, but he's still somewhat learning. And then you have Cheaty McGee over there. Will find every way and any way of getting around.
Hi.
Yeah. He loves the GregTech way of doing shit, but if there's a way of getting around it, he's gonna fucking do it.
It's like, oh, y'all need silver? I have a great way of making silver.
Yeah, if you don't notice, I put in another 64 stainless steel ingots up here too.
Oh, good God.
From your way of making it, or from another way?
From his way of making it.
And I put in 64 aluminum too.
Fucking gosh. Is that a word? That's not a word.
Gosh is a word.
Sure. We'll go with that. Alright, so I'm going to work on sulfuric dioxide to sulfuric acid. The shit I didn't do last week because I didn't give a shit.
You're like, fuck this.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay,
Fuck
so...
that lagged. Okay.
My reason of not liking those recipes, which, in all honesty, I've talked to another member of our group about it, and he said, hey, I like that recipe. And I said, oh, I like it too, but it doesn't fit with GregTech. He says, oh, I'll agree with that. It most definitely is not a GregTech recipe.
But GregTech 5 is GregTech.
And see, that's the way I feel, is that GregTech 5 is an extension of Greg's work. Therefore, it should stick with the ideas and concepts that Greg put in it. And it's kind of like when if somebody would take, okay, perfect example. And this is actually the own makers fucking it over. But there was a bunch of bullshit when the new Indiana Jones came out. Because it didn't stick with the original idea of Indiana Jones. Now, I have not seen it. My mom and a few other people have told me, do not go see it. You will not like it. It will piss you off.
Any of them.
So, I will not see it because I've been warned. Whatever the new one.
There was one after the Crystal Skull.
The one with the aliens.
That's
the Crystal Skull.
Okay. That's the one I've been told not to go see because it'll piss me off and I'll hate it.
Yeah.
The
ending sucked.
That's all I know about it is that it had aliens in it, which is weird enough.
That's awesome. I mean, I liked it. I love sci-fi shit like that, including aliens. So, that's just me.
But remember, Andy, I grew up with the originals.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
You did not.
I don't think I watched the originals.
You're what, 15 years younger than me? You know, I was watching these shows when you didn't exist. You know, it's like, in this case, it is where the original makers of the movie have decided to take it down a different tangent than what it originally was and alienate the old fuckers and try to adapt to the younger weird fuckers like you.
Where everybody fucking keeps trying and fails miserably.
Yeah, like Junior said, like what everybody's doing nowadays and just screwing up miserably and fucking up everything.
Greg said it's bullshit. And you're getting off topic there.
I'm always off topic.
Well, crazy is steering you away from this discussion.
Well, basically, it's the same type of thing. They didn't stick with the original design and theme of the movie. And I feel GT5U is doing that same thing to Greg Tech. It's not sticking with the original design and feeling. And the problem is not only that it's not sticking with it, but it's kind of in the middle. Because people are going to go from 5U to 6. And they're going to go, well, holy crap, look at how badly we're getting screwed out of our resources in 6 from 5. Well, no. If you go back to the original 5, other than Greg's fucked up impure dust or purified dust smelting to a full ingot of that material that started this whole fucking shit. Damn, Greg, gotta fuck shit up. Other than that, it was the same theme from 4 and is the same theme in 6. You take a material, if it's a pure form of the material, you get up to 2 times out of 1 ore. From that, maybe if you use the right kind of chemicals, 2.3. You know, what is it if you use sodium persulfite? Let me look this up here. Sodium hydroxide, sodium bisulfite. That's not persulfite. Where the fuck is the sodium persulfite shit? There it is.
A few more nuggets out of it.
It's a fluid. So the best you would get is a 70% chance at another dust in this one of the same material. So 1.7 approximately, you know, or 2.7, however the hell you want to say it. You get about 2.5 max per material. And then you have all of your byproducts. And byproducts is the biggest thing that I feel has always been a part of GregTech, is that sometimes you process something not for what it is, but what you can get from it. Like
secondary outputs.
Right. Like in GT6 right now, I'm processing garnierite and cassiterite to be able to electrolyze it to get oxygen out of it. I don't need the tin. I don't need the nickel. I want the oxygen. And for the cost that I can afford right now, it's a good way of doing it without having to just electrolyze water and have abundance of hydrogen sitting around taking up space. So when you go and take and make a recipe like this, for one, this, if it was a GT5 thing, I can't remember if it was, it never should have existed. You should never be able to take a mixed metal ingot or a mixed metal dust and get as good as or better than a purified version.
What did I do?
So this, if it was a Greg thing, Greg fucked it up. Because it shouldn't exist that way. I can't remember if it was back then or not. I'd have to load up 5, 7 to figure it out. But I don't remember most of the dusts being able to be cooked back then. But this is the chemical compound that malachite should be. And other than maybe a little bit of bonus when you do the roasting, you know, give out, and I know there is a large group of the community that will say, oh God, no, don't give us nuggets. Well, they're going to be fucked when they get to frickin' GT6 and find 170 seconds. You think nuggets and tinies are bad? Wait until you have smalls, chunks, tinies, nuggets, and 170 fucking seconds. They're not going to know what to do with themselves.
Well, the good thing is his barrels take it all in.
Right.
And only give singles.
Right.
If
or whatever you choose it to give.
Whatever you have it up to.
You could have it give you blocks if you wanted to. Or you could have it just give you the 170 seconds if you really cared.
I have this many 100.
Yeah, I'm going to store all of my iron in 170 seconds.
I have 2,170 seconds.
That way I can feel rich.
2,170 seconds. That would be...
Alright, shut up. You're going to get me off track, Andy.
That's, that's almost 27. That's almost 28.
So in my opinion, this should give you... And since it's roasting, it should give you part copper, part iron, so you can actually get the iron out of it, and give you, you know, maybe a nugget or two extra for the extra power and processing you're putting it through.
Did you just
instead of electrolyzing it?
No, I walked by it, popped in my inventory, so I placed it.
But in Barrett's fucking inventory. Barrett, did you pick up electrolyzer?
I'm looking at a recipe, damn it.
I threw it up your ass. Did you fill it?
No. And I have no electrolyzer.
Okay, well, I guess you never picked it up. Stupid ass piece of
here, have an
Minecraft
appetite.
Shit. Okay,
right.
Now you can pick it up.
I got it now. And you didn't pick up the appetite I threw at you. Get your appetite. Quit letting your appetite lay on the ground.
I don't have any appetite. Okay, continue.
I'm letting Heisenberg throw out his opinion here and reading it. There was something, I don't know what happened to it. Greg, maybe you know what happened to it. But you used to have something on the IC2 forums or your old website, I can't remember which, that said, Greg Tech, getting OP the hard way or something like that, getting overpowered the hard way. And that has always been my feeling of what Greg Tech is. It gives you the great shit that it gives you while it knocks your dick in the dirt to get there. And that's what I like about Greg Tech. That's what I love about Greg Tech. Is the fact that it makes you work for what you get, and it doesn't cater to the pussy wimps that want to drop a quarry and have every resource piped into their base for nothing but a couple solar panels. If you want that kind of shit, go pay fucking thermal expansion.
Or go play Direwolf 20.
Direwolf 20 packs, or Ender IO, for fuck's sakes. Holy crap, that mod is nuts with some of the shit you can do in it.
New logo. Greg Tech, intergalactical, taking industry to a whole new level of complexity.
I got a 404 file not found when I looked at it, Greg.
I didn't. I just looked at it.
Take off the PNG. There's stuff after the PNG in the link. He had some junk on the...
How's it working for me? Twice.
Mine says logo GT2 PNG, and that's it. And I got not found.
Control R it.
Control
Yeah,
R?
I'll post it.
Alright, post it for me.
Control R it. Or F5. Both of those, or redo it. Okay, that. Yes. And yes, it's supposed to be see-through. And for some odd reason, it doesn't know the background color of Discord. Because
Taking industrial a whole new level of complexity. That's not the one I'm thinking, but same concept. I'm trying to think of what it... I'm trying to remember where it was. It was something I read. I swear it was in your old frequently asked questions, or it was right before I went to click on it on the forums before they changed the forums over. I can't remember what it
do
was.
remember what you're talking about, Bear.
Okay. I'm not completely out of my fucking mind.
Well, you are, but not in this case.
In most cases, yes, but in this case, it did exist. And, you know, Greg is here so he can tell me if I'm ever, you know, wrong, and most definitely does every chance he gets. But my feeling is that Greg Tech, although Greg doesn't feel this, is all about the grind, not all about the base. Where GT5 is actually taking it to a whole new fucking level. I swear Bloody and the devs of GT5 looked at Greg's ability to do grindy recipes and went, hold my beer.
I can do better.
Yeah.
You ain't seen grind yet. Let us get a hold of the motherfucker.
I remember back in Greg Tech 2 or 3, something back, whatever 164 was. Maybe 4.
That was 4.
4?
Yeah, that was 4.
I remember there was something that you had to get out of Redstone. Oh, yeah, it was Chrome Dust or something. Redstone and Ruby was the only source of it.
Chrome.
And in order to get enough Chrome, just to make, what was it? I was looking at the distillery.
Oh, yeah, the distillation tower that needs a whole ring of chrome casings. That was, what,
Yeah.
6 plates per...
Something ridiculous like that.
It had a titanium casing, and then I think it was 6 plates on each one of the casings for each individual block, and you had to have 2 rings of the casings, so you had to have
A lot
16,
of chrome.
16 of these casings at 6 chrome per. And yeah, that's where the grind comes in.
Oh, yeah, and it took so many seconds to centrifuge the ruby dust to get the chrome out of it.
Mm-hmm. So you had a.
I think I had like 2 or 3 banks of 6 centrifuges each, just processing of the redstone and the ruby dust. And at the rate I was going with those 18 machines or so, I've figured out it was like a week of running 24/7 in order to produce the chrome needed.
And that's only for the distillation tower. That's not what you needed the chrome for, or how much chrome you needed for the fusion reactor.
Oh, yeah, that's just the distillation tower.
Because the fusion reactor took so much more.
Yeah.
And you were kind of stuck on, do I just go mine like hell or set up a quarry to get as much redstone as possible, or do I take the time to go find a desert and just annihilate from, what was it, 20 to 0, trying to find the actual ruby ores, because those were desert only ores at that time.
Yeah.
And so if you couldn't find a good desert, you couldn't get the ruby ore. You had to go with the redstone way. So
what am I doing?
You know, that's the kind of grind that we are used to in GregTech.
So Heisenberg, to answer I'm going to completely go opposite of your position. Sparse resources are the way GregTech has always been. Every version prior, every version since. Now, the default config, out of the box, no changes, should always be sparse resources. If people want to go through and enable the more generous recipes, that should be a config option.
And
Generous
Greg actually
equals yes.
And Greg actually does that in GT6. He gives you the option that when you crush an ore, you can get more than 2. I think he plays, when he's testing, he said he puts it on where he gets like 16 crushed out of each ore, which is fine if that's the way you feel like playing at that time, or if that's your way of doing things. But yeah, I agree with Net. It should be the GregTech way out of the box, and then give them
options to change it, to bump it up to whatever. And you could have a line that says, hey, get this much out of crushing, or get this much out of, this is the bonus to apply, or whatever. By all means, have that in there to where people can change it. But the default should always go to the sparse configuration. It shouldn't be generous out of the box and then limit it later. The default configs should be the harder mode, and then people can turn on wuss mode if they want, or testing mode if they want.
Mm-hmm. I agree 100%. Why is there gold in here? Who the fuck put gold in an ore washer? Gold goes over here.
Wasn't totally me at all.
Dirty bastard, I'm gonna beat you up. Take away your birthday.
I may need gold at that time.
I'm gonna beat you up and take away your birthday. We need more redstone wash, by the way. We need to get some more ore washers made. Can you make like
No
2 or 4 medium voltage? What is washing's cost?
No, we're out of power.
Well, go kick.
I'm kidding. We're not. But
I was gonna say, go kick the bitch in the ass and tell her to get working.
I'll go turn the...
Well, it looks like
Crazy has to at the wrong time.
It's good. It's good.
I wasn't talking about you, Crazy.
I didn't realize I was unmuted, actually.
And by the way, Crazy, would you please, since you are here, put your feelings in this as a new person?
No.
or newer person? Come on. You have an opinion. State it.
I have no opinions.
Yeah, you
have
do.
plenty of opinions. You tell them all the time.
Yeah, but just to us.
Everything to you is you're always
God,
right.
Put me on the spot.
Okay, let me do it this way. I remember you saying something, and you tell me if I'm wrong or right, or if that is your sentiment. You told me one time in some way, shape, or form that Greg Tech is a pain in my ass, but I like it.
Yeah.
I fought like hell against most of it when we started, but now playing anything else seems like cheating.
Too easy.
It's too easy.
Too easy. It's boring. It's not as. It doesn't. Greg Tech makes my mind. Gives my brain exercise, if you will. And if you make it too easy, then it's. What's the difference than playing MFR?
Okay.
MFR.
Thank you.
Mine Factory Reloaded.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking pussy mode. On top of pussy mode, on top of pussy mode. I hate that mod. That mod is basically for somebody, in my opinion, that is brand new to modded Minecraft, or somebody that is 12 and getting into playing with mods. It is a brainless mod. Anybody of just about any experience can set up most of it. Your controller thing you like, Net,
Yes, my controller
is on a whole different level.
If they took that controller and made it a separate mod, the controller and the RedNet cable and all that part of it, if that was its own mod, I would have it in every single pack because it is awesome and it does make you think. And you can do practically everything without having open computers and programming.
I gotta get something done. You realize I still haven't placed one fucking block yet?
I'm getting some more lava.
So, he just initialized something that he's about to say regarding new players. And now he's probably typing.
Yeah. Where are we gonna put this MV? The MV electrolyzer should be over here in this room, because this is supposed to be our MV room.
Well, you have a wall over here with power.
But the problem is, if we put it over here,
that's not powered.
some dork butt built the tank way the fuck over there.
You want me to move the fucking tank?
I think you need to move the fucking tank. But that means you need to dig out the area under this room.
The fucking tank.
But it's more fun to make fun of Andy and call him a name. Speaking of dork butt, we're not fighting anymore. Would you get rid of your horny helmet?
I'm always horny, though.
And your shoulder pads. I probably still have my shoulder pads on, too, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Speaking of...
Hypocrite.
Yeah, I can't smack him with him having that outfit on. Oh, yeah.
I can repair it.
Oh, well, then, good. Where the hell is...
We can repair it now. We couldn't earlier in the season.
Where the fuck is he? I need to smack him. I haven't gotten to smack him all day today. I need to smack Andy one good time. Is the motherfucker hiding from me? Where the hell did you go?
Where do you think I went?
I don't know. I came downstairs. You're not by the tank.
You told me to do something, so I went to do it.
Hey, he thinks that...
It might be better to not have the hardest possible...
I was reading that. Andy,
just read the line.
Leave my secretary to her job. She does it well.
He says, I think it might be better to not have the hardest possible configs by default because it would ease new players in rather than give them a really hard start.
Yeah, the problem with that, though, is almost nobody, except for pack maintainers, ever change the default config.
What are you doing?
Quit hiding from me, you little ass.
So people who make mod packs will go in and tweak it and make it that a specific way. But if you set it that way from the start, that's the only way people will ever see it. Most players, because they never touch the config.
Yeah, I don't ever touch I never touch the configs either.
Okay, let me put this into my own personal experience with it. When I first started playing GregTech, which was GT3, which is the first one that Greg started nerfing vanilla and other mods to fit the GregTech way. When I started playing it and I seen that I could only get 2 planks out of a log and 2 sticks out of 2 planks,
I was like, what the fuck is this?
I raged. I literally raged. You guys would not believe how pissed off that made me, that he was fucking with a vanilla mechanic and a vanilla recipe. So I learned how to go into the configs specifically so I could figure out how to change that and get it back to where it was. And I changed it to where I felt it should be. Then, as I went through and played that playthrough, I learned that, hey, if I just made this machine, I could get what I was getting in vanilla, but I need to make the proper tools to do it. And then, when I get to the industrial saw mill, I can actually get 6 planks instead of 4 out of a log. So then it hit me, hey, this actually made sense. You take away from the beginning, give them a way to do it with tools, which makes it more realistic, and then give them a way of getting extra when they put more work into it and make a better machine. And so I changed that back, and I've never looked back. And when I go play vanilla and I get 4 and 4, it feels weird because I'm used to 2 and 2 without a saw or a buzzsaw or a sawmill or whatever. And that's the way GregTech config should be. It should be, this is the way that GregTech as a whole feels that it should be played, and then give them options to take it away, the harder parts of it, and let them learn on their own if they are smart enough to learn that those things are in there for a reason. Now, I don't know if he's here or not, but Pastel was in here last week when we were talking about this, and he's one of those that does not like having sparse materials. He actually goes through and leaves every mod's ores on so he can plop down a quarry or a digital miner or whatever and get every basic resource there is without having to go and find, GregTech veins. And that is always an option for those types of people. In my opinion, GregTech should not cater to the wimps. Wimps are always going to be wimps.
And wimps are always going to be the majority.
And wimps are always going to be the majority. Just like the
GregTech's always been a niche mod.
Right.
Even when it was popular, which was in what, FTB Ultimate?
Yes.
It was still a niche mod pack.
Yeah, look at the Minecraft guys that played it. There was only, 2 guys that actually got into the GregTech part of it? Because they were the only ones that enjoyed that kind of automation Minecraft? And, yeah.
It had GregTech in it?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea because I never saw them play it.
Yeah.
It was only Anderzel that really got into it. He was the one that actually got me to play GregTech. I was watching Beef build his house from the inside out with Red Power. And then Anderzel came over to visit, and they somehow ended up back at Anderzel's place. And I seen the the industrial centrifuges and electrolyzers and blast furnace that he had. And I was like, oh, holy shit, why can't I have those?
But
and
now you can.
That's when I started playing, was from seeing Anderzel do it. But if you watched Beef, if you watched BOO and Generic did a little bit of it. But they did more of the they did it more in the NetMC way of playing it. How can I make the other mods work for me to get around the things in GregTech that I don't want to do and still be able to get the great things out of GregTech that I want?
Yeah, like I think in 1.6.4 in the FTB Ultimate, I went through and piped my entire base with Steam because that was the only thing, because there was a Steam conversion that you could put directly in the GregTech machines. And that was the only thing that was acceptable by all systems. All systems could take Steam. Because you had Minecraft Jules, you had RF. No, wait, no, you did not have RF yet. You had IC2 power, and you had something else. There was like 3 different...
Factorization Steam.
And I guess Neverus went all the way to Fusion.
Yes, Neverus was the other one that I forgot. Thank you, Greg. He was another one that I like to watch because he went, really in depth into GregTech. The only problem with Neverus was the fact that he didn't and still doesn't record very often. So you didn't get to see as much GregTech content as you could other content from the other guys, like Generic and BOO and Etho, that recorded, really, really regularly. But they were like the only 2 that really got into the GregTech that much. I think Zisto might have done some of it. I didn't watch Zisto much back then. The only thing I seen of Zisto's base was when Etho was trying to break into his base. I got into watching Zisto after that.
Keep sneezing.
Alright, so I need a chemical reactor with oxygen cells. So, yeah, I completely disagree that you should make the recipes WIMP level and then allow it to be made harder. It should be, if you want to make, like, with your chemical changes that you made, Johannes, after playing with them, other than this shit right here with the fucking biomass to ammonia to get nitric acid, I fucking still hate this shit. And the C10 boosted taking out nitrodiesel, I had somebody write a recipe to put nitrodiesel back in specifically because I hate that shit. Other than those 2, I have set up a lot of the chemical changes you did. And as much as I bitched and complained about them when I seen them and how it felt like unnecessary bullshit, it does really fit into the GregTech way of doing things because you have to go through steps to get there. Some of them are still a little meh, where we have a recipe that makes some ungodly chemical to make some other ungodly chemical to finally get to something. Like the fact that the CTAM boosted thing, I absolutely despise it, because if you don't have a mod that will farm you seeds or farm you fish, it is not possible to make that shit on an industrial scale.
Okay, are you ready for me to read chat again?
So I hate that shit. I refuse to make that shit. I will take the drop in just burning light fuel before I will make myself make that CTAM boosted bullshit. But the other ones, I agree with. They're alright. And I hate the ammonia bullshit to get nitric acid. Nitric acid is such a nice shit to use to get copper and be able to hopefully get some osmium. And you have made it so fucking ungodly slow that it's enough to make me want to rape a monkey. I got tired of saying slap a baby, so I went with rape a monkey this time.
I got your packager set up.
Okay, so Crazy, go ahead and read.
Okay. He said, I think we have different opinions on what makes the GT experience. What I like is the engineering part of it. I like having complicated recipes where you need to think about how it all fits. Greg says, pretty sure generic beef broke the whatever base. And then Johanna said, together, having expensive recipes is more of a necessity to me, so that making optimizations pays off. Then Greg says making things complicated and engineerable is fine, but there always has to be some good way of doing things. There you go.
Like go up there in the corner.
And I agree that things should be the engineering way, but you also have to have the chemistry to go with the engineering. Yes, GregTech, in my opinion, has always been about automating things, progressing to higher points to get better equipment, to do things cheaper, easier, get more out of the process. But it needs to have some chemistry with it. You can't just throw the chemistry book out the window and say we're going full on engineer. And the malachite roasting and pyrite roasting is not chemistry. It's fictitious bullshit. And sparse resources are the way things work. You don't go to a coal mine, even with a pickaxe, and mine up enough coal to run an entire factory for a year in one day. You have to get bigger, better machines to get to that point. Now, granted, this is Minecraft, and nobody's going to sit there and beat on a frickin' rock for 20 hours a day to get 5 pounds of coal. That's where the whole balance thing comes in. Realism, balance, chemistry, engineering, it's all part of GregTech. It's all what makes GregTech great. And what makes us that enjoy GregTech enjoy it to its fullest. And if you just throw resources at people for no reason, it's not going to be GregTech. It's going to be bullshit.
I mean, even with GregTech, even like in this pack where it has Thaumcraft and the Thaumcraft integration, I can get a lot of the basic resources and metals practically free now because I'm to the point where I can do that. But in order to progress in GregTech, I still have to go through and make machines, make setups. just having the resources doesn't do it. But it took a long time to get to the point where I can get all the basic resources practically free.
But it's also practically free over time.
Yes,
It's kind of like Greg's infinite miner he's going to eventually get around to adding for the bedrock ore veins in GT6. It's going to be an infinite amount that you can get from it, but it's going to come in at a slow trickle.
Right.
Or
So
it's not like you can. It's not like a MFR mining laser where you can just send it more power and you're going to get, everything all at once.
Yeah, no, like I get everything free from Thaumcraft, but I can only make, say, iron at 7 ingots at a time. And then I have to wait a long time before I can collect that again. So it takes a while.
Does rape give you rape oil?
No. Rape does not give you rape oil. And yes, there are rape seeds that'll give you seed oil, but have you looked at the fucking recipe that Bloody changed the IC2 harvester to? There ain't no fucking way in hell. I have been raging against that recipe ever since he put it in there. I even rewrote the recipe in my pack to be MV based instead of HV based, because that recipe is bullshit.
It can only be distilled to lubricant. Pretty much all. Wait, never mind.
This bullshit for a frickin' harvester is like Greg and his frickin' generator from IC2 recipe. I ain't doing it.
Biodiesel.
I am not making 2 HV robotic arms, an HV sensor, an HV piston, an HV conveyor module, and a master freaking circuit, and an HV machine hall for every 9x9 of crops I want to do. That's never going to happen.
I didn't add these recipes just for no reason. With the recent changes, you now need a lot more resources, so I felt that it was necessary to also give the players more resources. Anyways, I'd like to go soon. Is there something else?
I'm going to continue to rant and bitch. You're free to go whenever you'd like to. I just wanted you to hear from the other side of the fence. You keep saying that the community as a whole wants it one way. Give me a second. Junior needs me.
Of course he does.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up. I have no objection with configs. Configs are great, but the configs should always default to the hard recipes. Across the board, leave the options in there for people to change it. That's what they're there for. But it should always default to the hard mode, and then the recipe, you can go in there to configs and make them easier if that's the way you want to play it. That's the way it's always been. That's the way it should always be. Because, like Bear said, people are going to go from here to Greg Tech 6 later on, once Greg gets a little bit more filled out. And they're going to find that the resources are going to be completely different because GT6 has sparse resources. And that's the way it is out of default. So that's the way GT5U should also be, is sparse resources to start with. And then change the configs if you want it to make it easier.
Look at Greg Tech 6. I know that a lot of people hate the fact that I do this, but they're both in the same version of Minecraft. They're both Greg Tech. I'm going to compare them. Even though they are very different in a lot of their mechanics, they both have the same idea behind them.
Same ethos.
Right. Greg expects you to make stainless steel like day 2. You can't even make copper cables without stainless steel. Stainless steel is the new frickin' gold in frickin', or whatever you want to call it, in GT6. You have to have it for everything. You have to have a whole distillation tower that is made out of nothing but stainless steel. You have to have baths. You have to have coagulators. All made out of stainless steel. And what did Greg do? He made iron harder to get. He didn't make it easier. He didn't give you more of it. He gave you more variety of ways of getting it that give you less than what you used to get. Pure iron doesn't exist in GT6. Everything gives you nuggets amounts of iron, not a whole iron ingot. The only thing he did do that made it a bit easier for making stainless is he added uverite, or however the hell you want to pronounce that green gem bullshit, as an actual ore rather than a byproduct of another ore, which gave you a second way of getting chrome. It's not easy to find. You still got to find the vein. You still got to go mine it. You still got to process it. Just like you do the rubies. So he gave you something that was more realistic. It's not really a hard recipe to make. A distillation tower is really fucking simple. But you got to throw an ass ton of stainless steel at it. And not only do you have to process the iron, or the iron-bearing materials to get the iron, then you have to process that with nickel to get the Invar, and then that with the chrome and the manganese to get the stainless steel. Because for some reason we still don't have a fucking blast furnace.
And he still went through and made it, gave you some bonuses by having some of the materials that you need in loot chests, in the dungeon loot, so you can find dungeons and pyramids and whatever else to go exploring. And you also have the Great Tech Forts, where you can get crates of the materials that are otherwise hard to get.
And he's leaving.
So
Bye.
he gave bonuses.
Yeah, like I said, I'm here to rant and rave. I'm going to rant and rave whether he's here or not. Hopefully somebody will listen. And
I'm trying to make sense of your setup.
What setup?
I wasn't watching you make it the other day, so I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out, this is why I kind of quit yesterday. I didn't leave room to put this up here.
Yesterday?
Wednesday, Saturday, whenever the fuck we were here. I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm going to put this sulfur setup, and I ain't figured that out yet.
Sulfur setup. To make sulfur?
To make sulfur
Oh,
dioxide.
It's already being made.
No. I need to get this stuff processed through 2 different chemical reactors to get the other way of making sulfuric acid.
Why is it floating in the air with 2 pipes? Okay, coming out of there.
The pipes are holding it. Shut up. So
My head.
I might actually have to move it all the way down here on this end, which I think is what I'm gonna do.
That's what I like about drums, is you can just throw it on there, and if there's something in there, it won't put anything else in there. Oh, and pipes are fixed too. I found out. That makes me
supposedly.
happy. Are they fixed here too? Because I had no idea they were.
No, they're not fixed here. No, they're not fixed.
They were fixed in the other place.
On Bear's Den?
No, on Towercraft.
Did he update that to...
Yeah.
Shit.
I could wrench it and it could open and close it.
Yeah, I told him not to do that. The item pipes are broke as fuck. The Connecting.
It's visual only.
The connecting is visual only for item pipes. Fluid pipes work perfectly.
Yeah, fluid pipes work. The wooden pipes is what I was going on about. I thought I was glitching out, and I thought it was lagging like crazy. And then I took a wrench and I connected it, and I was like, oh, okay.
Greg, I didn't ask for your input on this. Shut up.
The pipes so the pipes are allowed to float?
The pipes aren't floating. The pipes are held by the machine that they're connected to.
That's some heavy screws.
This block is holding this pipe, which is holding this pipe, which is holding these great big drums.
Hey, don't hit me.
Hey, fuck off. Damn it, Greg. You're supposed to be here to back me up, not give me... Well, never mind. You've never been here to back me up. You've always been here to give me shit. What the hell am I thinking? Hey.
So which ones are floating?
The drums over here on the EDF. Because I can't put a block in front of it or it's going to block our electrolyzer.
There you go.
I need to move them to the other side is what I need to do. And the pipe is... These are only here temporarily until I get the machines made that are going to process them properly. Then they're going to go to where they need to go.
You can still get to the electrolyzer from the side.
Okay. Alright, so I need another canning machine.
Why'd you put fucking cobblestone?
Because that's what I had in my inventory.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, Net, can you come here for a second? You said you didn't need this, right?
Where is here?
Over here. Hey, this way. You have a map, dude.
Well, I can't see you on the map. Andy's covering.
Now, how in the hell does Andy's little ass cover my big ass? You said you don't need this, right?
Need what?
This is turning fermented biomass into biogas.
No, I have all the machines I need.
Okay, so I can take this out and use this just for this.
Need to make a gas turbine.
Okay, we have a gas turbine.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Grab the gas turbine.
I think our gas turbine is powering our miner oil.
It is. It's out there by the miner.
Thingy.
Being used with methanol.
Something like
that. So I need to make a gas turbine and then hook everything up. I think I need... I can't remember if I put in electric cables or not. I think I did.
Rotors and motors.
Andy,
hey.
Is your inventory full?
Probably.
Come here.
I'll help you real quick. Let me see. Wait, I only need 2. What do you need?
I need you to help me for a second. But if you're helping Net, go ahead and help.
No. Work on rotors, Net. We only got 1. We need 3. Or you need 3. What do you want, bitch?
Grab this machine. Move it over to right here.
I just threw it inside my inventory instead of the bar. Right where? Above?
Right between the pipe and the paper. That I just took the paper off.
Right there.
Right. Okay, so...
It's supposed to connect?
Yes, because it's going to now go straight up instead of... this is going to go this way to go up there. This is going to move over to here.
So, do we need both distilleries?
No. This is going to come out, grab that and its circuit, and put them away somewhere. Here, grab these pipes down there.
Crowbar?
Oh.
Ow.
That's an Andy.
Hey, yeah, that's a me.
Okay. And
I can't get over there.
Biogas out of here. And here, grab this conveyor.
Wait, you might need that conveyor. That was getting the fertilizer.
No, we're going to move the fertilizer up to beside that. Where is the thingy that moves shit? The dolly.
Just grab the fucking thing. Don't worry about not grabbing it. You have a chainsaw, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't have enough inventory space.
I took the shit out. Grab it.
Oh, okay.
And paper back there. Hey, right there. Nope. Okay.
What?
I thought you were gonna go up one.
Oh, no, right there's fine.
I papered that though.
That gives me a little bit more room over here to do what I need to do.
Okay. You said you need more tin rotors?
You do for your turbine.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Need 2 more.
I'm making some more tin.
And I put 2 circuits on the table too. For your turbine. Hey Bear, there's a lay down.
Yeah,
There.
we need to fill some of that back in now.
Okay, let me find some abyssal shit.
We are kind of in LV. We are LV, MV, HV.
We are solidly LV. We have a smattering of MV, and we rarely have HV.
What?
Mainly
Okay.
because we don't have.
Oh no. Do we have a
In order
thing?
to be solid HV, we need to get a distillation tower set up, which requires a what was that one?
We need the vacuum freezer before we can
Yeah,
do the
vacuum
distillation.
freezer. That's really the next piece that's holding us back. Once we get the vacuum freezer, we can move solidly up to HV.
What are you doing? I'm looking for a thing to slap it. It seems we don't have one. Okay.
Soft mallet?
No, a chisel. And then someone went out and got 667 obsidian.
Oh, speaking of net, why do I have this?
Can I not chisel with
Because
obsidian?
it was your purple pimping staff.
Oh, okay. I couldn't figure out why I had it in my box. I gave it to Andy so he could charge.
I'll put it in the table to charge.
Okay, I gave it to him to repair my pick the other day, and I said I don't know why I have this, but I have it. So,
but that's why you have it, because it will recharge your. It will handle the repairing chance you have, as well as
the hell?
Any runic shielding you have will also. It will recharge that as well.
I need a chisel to make a chisel. Okay, I see. That works. It used to be a stick and a obsidian. Now you got to make a chisel before you can make an obsidian chisel.
We have a regular chisel in there.
In there?
Somewhere we have a regular chisel.
I looked. I thought I didn't see it. Yeah, up here in the corner. Okay.
Alright, I need a pump, Andy.
Hey.
Pump it up.
Why can't I just slap it hard?
Because it has to be a diamond chisel to do that.
It has to be diamond, not obsidian?
Yes. Obsidian should work as long as it was not configured otherwise. Diamond or obsidian should both be able to do that.
Give me the fucking thing. Thank you.
Alright. So that's where that's going to go. And then the output is going to come this way.
And it looks like it has to be a brand new chisel.
And Andy, would you please stop worrying about the damn chisel and give me a pump?
How about no?
I could give 2 shits less about that floor. I'm going to be covering it up in a second.
But
Don't me. Alright, sulfuric dioxide with oxygen and a circuit to 11, so I need one of those.
Okay.
Or, wait a minute, can I get it as... Yeah, that's what I want right there.
Exactly what you want, because you're telling me.
I want configured to 1, I think. Give me a second.
Okay, I have it configured to 17 or 5. Those are only 2 you're getting. Where the hell did I put all the sticks?
I think I want this one to 1 too. I need 2 set to 1.
2 of them set to 1.
Yes.
Ah.
So now this one is going to need water cells. And we have water coming in up to this one.
This table is
But we
lagging.
don't have a way of getting it out. Everything's lagging. Hush it.
Hit the X button and it takes 5 minutes to go away.
Well, hopefully some of that discussion we had did something.
It's not working.
I seriously doubt it. And yes, Greg, I do like complaining at the GT5 guys, but if they can't control this mess they're making, I'm not going to be able to do this anymore. There's so much bitching a guy can do before finally he just has to give up. And I've gotten to that point where I'm about to say, fuck it, I'm out. I'm sticking with GT6. Because it's getting ridiculous in my opinion. I have always been a bit not understanding, I guess. I don't know a better word for it. Of why you don't allow other people to help you in developing GregTech because of how much complexity there is to it, how much time it takes to do. I always thought that it would be so much better if you allowed people to help until I seen GT5U. And now that I see GT5U where there's too many cooks in the kitchen, I completely understand why you develop on your own. Other than any issues you may have of dealing with other people or any of that, it also can be a real pain in the ass trying to deal with multiple people wanting to put their 2 cents into the way things are done. That wire is not connected to anything. Why does it exist? Why are you here?
Because you just had a machine there before you moved it?
Well, it's not there no more.
So, I've got a question. Why is there an advanced vending machine on my Buildcraft pipe wall?
We put it there. Andy put it there. Andy made me do it.
Yeah.
I blame Andy.
Because you had advanced power coming through over here?
Oh, so it got stuck there because I had MV power?
Yes.
Yeah. And I thought we were moving to this room anyways.
We're supposed to be moving the MV stuff there, yes.
At some point.
Yeah, but I was trying to leave that just for making everything you needed for pipes and Buildcraft stuff.
Well, that's what happens when you leave.
It's all GregTech.
That's what happens when you leave us alone. You leave us alone for a week, and this is what you get. We just start shoving shit everywhere.
I shoved shit like the 2 weeks he was gone, I think.
I wasn't gone 2 weeks. I just got to be there on Wednesday.
You didn't feel like doing anything 2 weeks.
No, he's
Take
right.
Your fucking circuits.
He was only not here on Wednesday because he had to work. And I think he wasn't here on Saturday because he had to be doing something.
No, last Saturday was the Dragon.
Oh, yeah, last Saturday was the Dragon. So, yeah.
fun paper and shit there?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm papering the
Too
shit
bad
out
we
of
can't
everything.
be zinc in it. Because you fucking hate paper.
Would you give me my fucking pump, you dim-witted dipshit, and pain in my testicle?
Who?
You!
You have it. It's in your inventory.
Motherfucker, would you tell me I have it?
I thought you heard it go click.
Fuck's sakes, if you give me something, say, hey, jackass, I'm throwing something in your pocket.
You're busy talking.
Has that ever stopped you from interrupting me before for something that's not important? You know what?
I wanted to pump it up your ass.
You know what? Oh, shit. No! Damn it. I was trying to get it to pop off the stand and into your inventory, not into my damn hand. Ah,
Good
fuck.
job, Bear.
That was just about bad. Oh, that about bit me right in the ass.
Did it actually hurt?
No, it didn't. I have no armor on whatsoever. That would have probably
The
killed
one
me.
time he grabs it, it hurts.
What are you doing up there, Andy?
Nothing.
Why don't you come down here?
Oh, did you ever make that damn screwdriver we need? I told you last week our screwdriver has one use on it. We can't use it anymore.
I used the one use just now.
I told you not to
And
use it.
I
Make
also
us do
told
it.
you there's an electric screwdriver, so you said, okay, never mind.
But I couldn't find it.
Well, it was in my inventory just now.
Shaking Andy. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Did you give that to me?
yeah.
Thank God it didn't go to me. Scared the hell out of me
fuck.
when I seen that thing.
Radioactive. Radioactive. I need food. Fuck you. Ah, run. Run.
Now, I have to say, working together with other people can be productive as long as one person is a big enough asshole to say, I have the final say in it. Because I, every now and then, have to pull rank. I don't like doing it. I don't have to do it very often. But every now and then, I have to do it and say, we're doing it this way.
It won't let me grab it. Fuck.
So it is kind of nice to have... Okay, I do have two of them here. Partners that help you.
Partners.
If you guys weren't here, I would have said minions.
Minions, partners, whatever.
I'm sitting here watching you do your work.
Since you're here, I will say partners. To help... Hey, you died, dude. To help you do shit and
Damn it!
give you comedy relief at times.
He's all the way at...
Are you at spawn?
Yes, no. I'm over here at the thing.
Oh, you're at the end. You never slept in your bed.
No.
Hey, dude, you probably should sleep in... That's a good idea. Where's my bed? Put my ass in my bed before I frickin' die.
Oh, that's
do I
funny.
get?
Hey, if we would have broke the bed over there, we would have been. You would have been at spawn.
That would have been worse.
Oh yeah, you'd have to come past that frickin' crag area.
I don't even know how
No,
to
they moved spawn. Spawn is like 2,000 blocks
Oh, they moved spawn.
east of here near a mushroom biome.
Oh, good God. All right, so I need that conveyor I told him to take.
All right, I'm gonna come get you, Andy. I'll bring the jetpack.
You want to take my? You want to take my armor with
I'm
you?
giving him the electric one.
I don't know where the fuck I am. It's in the thing.
Yeah, I got it.
I probably got it. I'm
so
just
now
like,
that
okay, it's fine if I die.
Now that the monkeys have left the zoo, I'll get back to actually getting some work done.
Monkey.
I'm still here.
I've been dumping power into your boiler for you.
Speaking of that, that's still working right now. And those batteries aren't going any higher.
Export, import,
We're using
export,
power.
export, import, allow output, and now I gotta take this
Where the
out.
fuck am I going?
Is the EDF running? Input from output side allowed. Put you back there. Let me look.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
No, the EDF
Stay
is
at
not
the
running.
portal at the bed there.
Oh, I know where I go.
Okay,
Anyway.
now the EDF is running.
I can't jump high enough, though. Okay, what shit did we leave here? Mana beans. I'll take those. Chest.
Aren't they
and-
mana beans?
Are we supposed to take the shit that's here?
What the fuck's a mana bean?
Or leave this shit?
Mana bean?
Yeah, he said mana.
Yeah.
Mana.
Okay.
Mana.
Mana, bobana, banana, fana, fofana.
Fofana. B5 Fofana.
Andy probably doesn't know what the hell we're singing. He's probably never heard that
I think
song.
mana means not yet, if I remember right.
No, yes, no.
He has no clue. Damn kids.
The name.
Mana means not yet, not mana. Hey, can I get up there? Because I can't get up there. I'm at the entrance. That's 20 blocks down.
So, Greg, I have to say thanks for leaving that stupid impure dust to frickin' copper ingot recipe in there. It's your fault that I had to have this whole day of 2 days of ranting, all because you left a damn recipe in that shouldn't have ever been there.
Give it to me, fucker.
Blame you.
Give it to me now. Thank you. Fuck.
Let's see, is
No.
there anything left in the chest?
There's a bunch of shit in the chest.
They removed all the purified dust from any eyes so you can't look them up. Motherfuckers.
I'm gonna die, like, a lot.
Ugh. Probably.
Nat, please help me. I'm going to my
I
latest
came
step.
and brought a jetpack to you.
Yeah.
And sitting in the chest was a homostatic harness.
I didn't know that. What's that thing?
That recipe right there, Greg, is the one that started this whole 2 episodes of bitching. It's all your fault.
Mana. But.
I don't even want to know.
I can't read. Mana, but but.
You're doing what to whose butt?
That's what Greg fucking said.
How the fuck am I getting water down here? Anybody got a good idea?
A pipe?
How the hell I'm getting water down here?
How am I gonna get 900 blocks over there, like, now?
Yeah, you know what? I was getting ready to fly back and I realized, ooh, that's cool. I've never seen one of those spawn before.
Sesame Street songs.
The name
What'd you
game?
see?
A beholder or something like that.
Oh, yeah, they have those on the other Fear the Night server all the time, I guess.
I've never seen one of those spawn at night before.
I've never seen one, but I've heard they're pretty potent on the ability to whoop your ass. Is there a way to do this? There is.
Not home yet?
Mother... Look
Okay,
here.
just posted.
Are you coming, Nat?
What the...
Achoo.
I'm glad I was here for that one.
Whew. Sorry about that.
Sounded tasty.
Chunky a little bit. It's like, I don't know why I was flying all the way back. I just shortcut through the end. Okay, I'm back.
I have a shortcut through the end.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it'll
You
bring
don't.
you all the way back to spawn. Well, it'll bring you back to your bed, too. He slept in his bed, so he can come through to his bed.
I had already done that, but I just Double checking my control.
That doesn't really help. Does it? Yeah, it does. I can put it here. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
You sure?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
you
I
see,
really don't.
Yeah.
But I
Let's
say
just
I do.
see. What are you?
Mhm.
Eldrith Obelisk. Ooh, you look
Stay
pretty.
the fuck away from that.
I'm standing right next to it.
Get the fuck away from that or you're gonna die again.
It's 300 blocks from you.
Don't fuck with the Eldritch Guardians.
He could be at one that's not been opened yet, so it won't spawn
It
Guardian.
doesn't look like it's open.
I tried to play Infinity one time and
Well, some of
spawned right next to one that had like 8 of them standing around it.
Yeah, there's a few of them that do spawn Guardians.
Oh, okay.
They can either have the cultists or Guardians or nothing.
Well, I don't know what they were. I just know that, well, you know my philosophy. Let's poke it with a stick. It kind of bit me in the ass.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I went, ooh, look, there's guys. Let's go see if we can kill them. That didn't end well.
No.
They kicked my ass right quickly.
Yes.
And
Even
didn't
with
even
full-
say sorry when they were done.
Nope.
They
Even
just,
with the full fortress armor, those things still hurt a lot.
they whooped my
Back.
ass.
Fuck y'all, I'm back.
They put some shit on me Ajax couldn't take off.
I'm gonna go lay down. Well, I guess I can't lay down. Fucking hell.
Mhm.
Hmm.
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 What am I supposed to do with these iron doors?
Hmm.
Recycle them into
So-
iron.
Into iron.
That's
Yep.
gonna instantly kill me as soon as I do that, though.
Do what?
What are you doing? We want to be here to watch. If it's going to kill
I
you.
was wanting to break my death point.
Oh, yeah, that thing's in there. Why don't you
Yeah.
put on my suit? That'll save you a little bit.
No. Wait till night. Really, Net?
What do you... Oh, your death's right there. Okay.
You're not going for the death.
I don't want to hear it, dog. I know he's not here. He's not going to be here for a while.
Did I
Yeah,
even try to
Shut
grab
the
it?
fuck up.
Hang on.
You grabbed it.
Yep. There. Back on the...
Good.
Damn lightning's throwing a fit because
Now let's take an hour to pick this shit up.
Junior went to his aunt's for Christmas.
That fertilizer needs to go right there.
Okay. You go there. Greg is probably having an aneurysm at the way I'm doing
Okay,
this.
there's the rest of your stuff.
This is the most fucked up way you can do this.
Are you having fun there?
Efficiency is all... I'm all about the efficiency. Does anybody ever believe that?
No. Not a bit.
I guess it's your fault that Shadow's working today.
How the fuck's it my fault?
I don't know.
It's Greg's fault. Everything is Greg's fault. Except somehow
All we have-
everything now has become Bear's fault. I don't know
All
how
he
that
has
works.
is rain, rain, and more rain.
Yeah, fuck him. He can have the rain. I'd take the rain. I got snow. Alright, so...
Oh, and I made it over here with
alcohol.
almost 6K left on the jetpack. No, that's 30.
Cool.
I don't believe you about that, Bear.
Fucking...
Greg said.
What?
I don't believe you about that.
About what?
Whatever you just said, he doesn't believe you.
You said it was all Greg's fault.
Oh. Oh, I think
No.
he doesn't believe I do everything. Mother loving Cock
What the fuck you
sucking
doing?
son of a bitch.
Just get here.
No,
What
they
is a,
fucked up these damn grids and the shit won't go where I want the shit to go.
wouldn't a double distillery
me
make
off.
more ammonia? So it'd make it faster?
Yes, but I ain't got room for it, so shut up. And we don't have the plant balls because somebody over there is stealing all our plant material.
Are you done yet?
Just about. I'm right here. I'm getting there. I'm close.
Fuck
You're
her.
never done.
I see you. Thought you weren't here.
I am here.
Okay.
Always.
Andy, we need more conveyors made.
There's 2 in the table.
There's none in the table.
Oh, asshole. There was 2.
Ask Crazy how this works. You make 10 of them, they disappear. You make 20 of them, they disappear. No matter how many you make, they're going to keep fucking disappearing.
Well, if I can open the table, I can make more.
Because somebody comes and steals them and uses them all the damn time.
Then doesn't give them back.
And never gives them back now.
Well,
Suck it, bitches. We have automated making sulfuric acid in an endless loop once the sulfuric dioxide comes in. Haha, success.
you have your things on the ground.
What the fuck is this doing up here?
I didn't do it.
Okay. So, sulfuric dioxide comes in from the EDF over here. We need to get this moved up to here. We'll put it on top. That way the pipe's holding it. Everybody can kiss my ass. It's not floating.
Man, that pipe must be really, really sturdy.
It's made of steel, fucker. Shut up. So sulfuric dioxide comes into our buffer drum, gets pulled out, gets put into here. It gets put into this one as sulfuric trioxide, which gets mixed with the water cell, which is coming in from here.
That multi-block gets holding it this side, and then this drum is holding the other side.
What is this thing's minor mouth fuck up? It's probably not moving because it's got a slow one on there. Might have to take that to an empty one. But, okay, so the water cells come in, the empty cells go back out, and we get sulfuric acid out, which now we need to break this stuff that Andy put in. He did such a hard work. Such a nice job of getting them in there. Now I'm going to rip them out.
Oh. Give those to me.
There's the stone. There's a block. There's 2 of those.
Why are you moving this shit?
I was coming down here, thanks, but I wanted to throw another block at him first. Ugh. Alright. Here, Andy. And here's a brick.
Did I mention I hate making steel?
So, regular abyssal stone can't be changed.
No. That has to
Sorry,
be done.
I didn't mean to knock you down there. I was showing you what I have in my hand.
What you got in your hand? You got iron.
That is not silver.
Oh, orange soul is regular block. Regular block is cooked. Okay, I gotta smelt it first.
Doesn't work in GT5 though.
I know.
Hi, Tamara.
Hey, Tamara's still alive.
Yay!
Hi.
Now we got another person to yell at us.
Tamara's here. Yay!
Oh.
Yay!
Yeah.
We need one of those blocks back over here because we missing one on the floor.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Work, fucking bastard. Bitch.
There's your sword, Andy.
Hey, I got shorted. Shorted?
Better than getting sharded.
That's all I was trying to say. It came out wrong.
Sharded. Okay.
Alright. I'm off, guys.
No.
You're not as off as Andy is.
I'm always off.
He's really off.
Bye.
Later, man. The fuck did that pipe go? Is that pipe right here?
It's right here.
Yeah, pipe's right here.
Right under you.
Come here. You. Dirty
Don't
motherfucker.
cook my steel.
I'm not coming and cooking your steel. How many times have I showed you how to automate making steel?
Why
I'm
can't you
not
just go
to that
straight
point
down
yet,
there?
Why aren't you to that point yet?
Because I'm moving slowly.
Well, yeah, that is how
Slowly
you
don't
work.
move then.
Like a turtle.
Good morning, one life man. I think he has one life.
What the fuck is such a damn good morning about it? Wait a minute, that didn't come out right. What the hell's so fucking good about it? That's kind of more what I... Yeah, that's what I meant.
What's good morning about it?
Yeah, what's good morning about the good morning? Leave me alone.
Morning wood? I mean...
Shut up, Andy.
I did put some wood through a cutter earlier today.
Andy,
This morning.
here.
Cutting wood.
Here. Let's get you off the wood conversation. Empty that, please. I have no idea why we have it, so please empty it. That way I can have my pocket back that you lost. Okay, I didn't say throw it all on the fucking ground. That's not the way I meant to empty it.
It's empty. 2039 of fertilizer.
That's a lot of damn fertilizer. Alright, so this thing's gonna run at a turtle's fucking pace, but it's going to get done. You slapping me again?
The bag.
Give me the damn bag. Don't beat me with it.
I'm hitting you with my purse.
Why not beat you with it?
You're not crazy. You can't hit me with your purse. Crazy would only hit me with her purse if there was a brick in it.
Hey, Tamara said hush it, but Crazy didn't.
I think Crazy's gotten quite used to your wood conversations.
My teeth hurt. I've been using them too much.
You should never use your teeth. Oh, whoever teaches you how to do that needs to teach you it better, because you should never use your teeth.
Why not? They love it.
Yeah, they're strange if they love it.
You want me to,
No, I do not. Not even fucking remotely close. Why are you not going in there? Give me my stuff. Do what I tell you. Give me water.
and tell you what I do?
Why you know water? Give me these. I want these over there. Give me now.
Why is there water? Are you asking why the water's not going where it needs to go?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why my water cells aren't coming through like they're supposed to. Get out of the way.
Do you have it connected to anything?
Oh, wait a minute. Did I fucking... Andy, you screwed it up.
I didn't do anything, fucker.
Damn it. Why you gotta keep doing that? You can't have the conveyor on input. You have to have the conveyor on input, allow output. You stupid fuck. Yes. Haven't I taught you this before? Didn't I just show you this Wednesday?
Yes, you did.
And now I'm fucking it
up. Don't you have to do the same thing?
I can't do anything. We're stuck.
Don't you have to do the same thing on the cannon?
It's already done.
Because you can't go inside the...
That I did.
What'd I do this time?
Now, water. Thank you. Now do it again.
Oh, my teeth do hurt though.
Wow, Andy. Yeah.
I am me. There's no buts about it. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. I know what the
25
fuck
steel
I'm doing.
done without burning myself up.
I'm amazed.
Yay.
That's
Okay.
a little accomplishment for me.
2,
Mm-hmm.
4, 6.
Turning on a burning box without burning yourself to death for any period of time without any output is an accomplishment for you.
Oh.
Hush it, bear.
Why is all this
Shut your
fucking
mouth.
scaffolding in the way, Bear?
I swear I've seen Crazy walk into a room that had a burning box lit and catch on fire. She didn't even have to go close to it.
Shut up. I don't like you today.
I don't like scaffolding.
But same goes for lava. I think I've seen her walk into a room with lava in it and just lose all her
Combust.
stuff. Just go, okay, it's here, fuck it, and
I
everything goes.
swear, when it's my time to go, I'm going to burn to death. Watch.
See what you need to do. You need to put it in your will that when you die, you need to be taken to Hawaii and thrown into the top of an active volcano.
No.
That way you can die in lava.
No. That's not how that works.
Die, bitch. I mean, wait.
I don't think there's such thing as a mean bear. It's a normal bear.
Wait.
There's always
Crazy?
mean.
Crazy doesn't care about being called a bitch, does she?
No.
But
Okay.
it's still not respectful.
It still feels wrong. Like I was like,
Exactly.
shit, I didn't mean to say that.
Exactly.
Why? I am a bitch, so therefore, why should I get mad about
You
someone
shouldn't
calling
be
me what I am?
degrading yourself like that.
Whether you get mad at it or not, we should not feel right about saying it.
Hmm.
Like me calling you like bitch, slut.
Out of respect
Now,
for you.
that S word Andy just said, that'll get him in trouble.
Just any degrading word I don't like.
Yes.
Well, being called a bitch is not degrading.
A bitch is degrading.
It's a female dog. It is degrading.
Yeah, you're being pushed to where you're on all fours, doing things that are. It's not.
Can we just stop this conversation?
Yeah, I think we've gotten past the. Yeah.
So, ready for Christmas?
Yes.
I'm ready for like Groundhog's Day. My weather this week is going to suck. I'm past the whole Christmas thing.
Groundhog's Day means it's going to repeat itself over and over and over and over and over again.
Well, that's not what I'm meaning. Not the show, doofus. I'm done with the freaking 3 degrees Fahrenheit shit that I'm getting this week.
Oh, luckily it's not -10.
No,
I stopped.
luckily,
Settle down. I hear dishes. Is someone playing with dishes?
The kids are making lunch for themselves.
I was about to say, how nice is it?
Alright, did you make...
It's a sandwich, Andy.
I'm working on your other 3 centrifuges.
Centrifuge? You're supposed to be making ore washers.
Ore washers, I guess.
Okay. So we need to get those done.
We should make the same setup on Thirecraft.
Oh, good God. That spaghetti monster looking motherfucker I made?
Yep. Put it all upstairs.
Oh my God, that thing is a
Or
mess.
downstairs. Put it
I'll
down
be
in
right
the... Bye. Or be back soon. The ore vein. Put it all down that ore vein.
See on the other side? Whatever the hell he wants to say. We need plant balls.
I want some ball. I mean, yeah, we do.
We need plant balls bad.
Let's see. Where did my
We'll send Andy out with shears to a rubber tree to get us leaves. That's how we'll do it.
I'm gonna go balling.
Bear's mean to everybody today. I think Bear usually mean to everybody just about every day.
No, he's not. He's not mean to me. Unless I'm just too used to it.
Okay, so we can do wheat to flour, flour to plant ball. Okay.
Let's see. Fuck. I need rotors.
Which, wouldn't that be the opposite, or is that the same way? That would mean I would need another macerator in here
he's
for
back.
that.
I should probably mention the following since it's related to what we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm. We're all ears. Except for Andy, he's half mouth.
Well, you're mostly mouth.
99%. Crazy seems to think I don't listen to anything.
You don't listen to anything.
But he has 1% of ear.
Huh?
Hey, Crazy's back.
I'm back. Bear doesn't just hear that. Bear doesn't listen to anything.
What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. I think. Maybe. Okay, that. I need more circuits. Circuiteer.
What the hell is that Ender IO thing called?
What Ender IO thing?
The one that you use to harvest crops.
Something to do with farm.
Farm station. That's what it. Farming station. That's what it's called. Because I ain't making that fucking harvester. Fuck that shit.
Alright, after getting feedback about how I balance the material amounts of my chemical recipes, I decided to rebalance the input and output ratios of those recipes to conserve volumes.
Okay. Not quite sure which ones you're talking about, but okay.
Rebalance the input
See,
output
logic
ratios.
controller, we can make this. That's not hard.
That means they now follow the same logic as previous recipes. For example, 2H plus 1O is 3H2O. Yeah, 3H2O. 3H2O.
That's not right. Is it? Ain't that one?
No, because
You're adding 2 parts hydrogen to, 2 parts hydrogen to 1 part oxygen to make 1 water.
That would be 2HO. 2H plus 1O is 2HO.
Fucking hell, where is water? Water.
Water is H2O.
Yes, but you put 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen together, it makes 1 water.
1 thing of water, yeah, not 3.
Not 3, but it would give you, by the logic of GregTech, it's, if you put 1 liter of oxygen with 2 liters of hydrogen, you would end up with 3 liters of water.
Yes,
that's what he's meaning.
Okay.
Which that is correct by GregTech logic.
Yes.
Because you don't lose anything when you're putting them together.
That would be equal to 0.333 of oxygen and 0.666 of hydrogen. Which makes 1 H2O.
Right. Because otherwise you would be putting 333 liters and 666
2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen. A part. And a part could be any ratio.
Is there a way of making water in this motherfucker?
In a chemical reactor?
Yeah, I thought we could make water that way.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
I know we can turn steam into water.
I was at it. I implemented simple versions of those recipes since a large part of the player base does not like having complicated recipes. Yes and no. Multiple step recipes, complicated recipes, but this right here is almost impossible. This part of complex, I don't like. Because you have multiple outputs that have to be sent to multiple different places. This makes me, pissy. Multiple steps, I don't mind. As long as you're not making one material that has no other use but that one recipe. Eventually it just gets to the point where we have so many fluids, it's just annoying. But I don't want to try to hamper your creativity in those ways. The only thing I wanted you to take out of our conversation the past few days was stick with the GregTech way of doing things and don't make it easy mode by default. Give an option for easy mode. This is where I disagree with Alculus. Alculus told you that, holy crap, Econ found his way back from Ark. Holy shit, I didn't think it was possible. Alculus wants the impure to copper and iron or whatever left in by default because that's what people are used to. I want them removed, and if you want to put in an easy mode for people to re-enable it, let them do it. It is an oversight by Greg that should have not ever been in there. I'm never going to let Greg forget that he did that crap. Made my life a living hell for the last 6 months arguing about this recipe. If they want it, they can turn it on. But it should not be seen as the default, this is how GregTech is done. And I don't know about anybody else, but the community should not, the player base should not choose or decide how something is done. That is the developer's job. I will sit here and have a live stream for 3 hours long, bitching, moaning, groaning, and fucking complaining at Greg over something that I think is not right. I will come up with every different way of showing Greg that my way is more logical and better than the way he wants to do it. But in the end, it is Greg's decision to do it the way he feels that the mod needs to be done. And I will eventually say, all right, and I'll let it go. I bitched at him for 6 months because we didn't have a thermal centrifuge. And that I was having to use an IC2 thermal centrifuge in GT6.
Did he give you one yet?
He has decided that a thermal centrifuge is not a realistic machine and will not be in GT6. That is his decision as the modder, the developer, the creator, and therefore I have to go with it. Whether I agree with it, disagree with it, or feel like I wasted 6 months of bitching about it, he's the one that's doing it. He's the one that has the control. He can take my opinions, or he can tell me to stick my opinions up my ass. I am only here as a voice of
Reason?
not even reason most of the time, as a second view on things. Greg has his way of looking at things. I have my way of looking at things. Sometimes my way of looking at things he may not see. And if I bring them up, then he may see them and go, okay, that makes sense. Or, okay, that sounds like a good idea. We should try this. Or he may look at it and say, Bear, you've got your head up your ass again. Shut the fuck up. We ain't doing that. And whichever way he chooses to go, I go with it. Same way with you. If you decide to do it, as long as it is within the spirit of Greg Tech, if you want to put in a recipe that has 200 steps to get from water to hydrogen and oxygen, separated into two fluids, if you want to put 200 fucking steps in the middle of there, as long as it is realistic and balanced, I will bitch, moan, groan, complain, cry, and whine about it. But I'll go with it. If it's feasible, balanced, and based in some kind of scientific realism. Andy.
What?
You're too fucking quiet. I can't believe I just said that.
Do you want me to talk? I can talk. I can talk all as much as you want me to talk.
I just had to throw that out there because I don't think I've ever said you're too fucking quiet. So,
My teeth are hurting.
Your teeth?
Yeah, my teeth.
Your toofuses?
Yep.
Aw, poor Andy's toothuses hurt. What the hell did I need to make this
I don't
crap?
want to go to a doctor about it either.
Technically, don't you go to a dentist over that?
That's
Not
still
a
a
doctor.
doctor.
Still a doctor.
It's a dentist, not a
Got
doctor.
a doctorate degree.
Well, there's doctorates of science that aren't
Isn't
doctors.
it called something?
I wouldn't go to a guy that's got a doctorate in I don't know what the fuck all you could get a doctorate in.
What are you trying to say?
I wouldn't go to a, what the hell are they called? The motherfucker that works on your feet. It's not a pedophile. That's podiatrist. They're too close together.
What the fuck do you
One
mean?
likes feet, one likes kids. They're both a little weird.
It's not that they like feet. It's that they know.
Dude, you
like
gotta
to
like
study.
feet to want to sit there and smell some motherfucker's feet all damn day.
You've got to have had a foot fetish.
You gotta have a foot fetish somewhere. At least a little bit of one to want some stinky ass footed motherfucker to come up and take his shoe off, put his foot in your face and go, "What is that on my foot?" Well, right now it's my nose, asshole. Could you take it back a little bit?
Podiatrist?
Podiatrist. I wouldn't go to a podiatrist for brain surgery. I wouldn't go to a podiatrist for
No,
a toothache.
Different doctors for different things.
Exactly. Just because they have a doctorate, just because they're a doctor, doesn't mean that they're the same thing. A podiatrist is not a fucking dentist. A family practitioner is not a fucking dentist or a
They're
podiatrist.
also doctors, you're missing the point.
The point is that you wouldn't go to one for the other.
No, the point
That
is,
makes them different.
Andy's not wrong for calling in a doctor.
But it's a dentist.
This guy's cousin just got out of pod school.
He's not wrong, but he's not right either. He is a doctor, but he's a doctor of dentistry. He's not a general practitioner doctor, which is who people generally call doctor. If you're going to a doctor, you're usually talking about going to a general practitioner. Nobody says, I'm going to the general practitioner to see their family doctor. They say, I'm going to the doctor.
Because they're a doctor?
And if they say, I've got a toothache, I'm going to the fucking dentist.
Specialized in feet or not.
Okay, so when you go to the dentist, you tell your kids, okay, guys, go brush your teeth. We're going to go see the doctor. No, you say, go brush your teeth. We're going to go see the dentist.
I tell them they have a doctor's appointment today. Go brush your teeth.
Well, you're just fucking weird. I've never heard somebody call a dentist a general doctor. They call it a dentist. Fucking weird Oklahoma people. Somebody needs to learn y'all what a doctor is.
No, someone needs to learn you what a doctor is.
I know what a doctor is. The doctor's the motherfucker you go to for minor ache sprains and shit.
If you're going to call a dentist, a foot doctor, a podiatrist, then you ought to call your regular doctor what it is.
A doctor. He's a general doctor. He knows a little bit about everything.
No, we fucking don't want to be your friend. We just want you to watch us.
He's a family doctor.
We don't have friends. We have assholes, pain in the asses, annoying people, and shitheads that we get along with. That we enjoy arguing with.
No, we don't get along. We argue all the time.
Hey, Alyssa, do you have good feet?
Andy, shut the fuck up.
Okay, we put it this way. We have an annoying sheep fucker, a crazy bitch, a shithead, a major asshole, a slacker, and a cheater that enjoy arguing with each other. We don't have friends.
That's a lot of bad names.
But I do believe each one of them is pretty close to accurate.
Yes.
Okay. So again, Bear's not lying. He's just being Bear.
I'm not really a sheep fucker anymore, though. I use rubber now.
he's graduated from being a sheep fucker to a rubber fetish fucker.
I don't think that conversation would never happen like that in German, because in German the dentist is just called the tooth doctor. See? Still a
tooth doctor. Hey, where do I go to fix my teeth? You go to the tooth doctor.
NetMC wants to know which one is he.
He's the cheating fucker.
Where's he typing at? Oh, there he is. Okay, I see him.
The shithead is Junior. The slacker is Shadow. The crazy bitch is, well, we all know who the crazy bitch is.
Where's Yoshi in this?
The mean ass motherfucker, that's me. Or the mean asshole, that's me.
And the sheep fucker is Andy.
And the sheep fucker's Andy. The annoying sheep fucker.
What about Ilrith?
Yeah, Yoshi and Ilrith.
I haven't got a classification for him other than the cross-dressing weirdo that likes pink.
Oh, Ilrith?
That's about all I can go for Ilrith at the moment.
I can see him being that black woman in 7 Days to Die.
What about Yoshi then?
Yoshi don't do enough work to even be considered a slacker. He's got a whole new level of slacking going on. I don't even know what to give him. He's that wandering wolf that we allowed to come close enough to smell us, but we don't want close enough to pet, you know.
He came to say hi, and then he saw how bad we were, so he left. But he's still here, technically.
Tamara says, "What am I?" And then Greg goes, "Crazy clone."
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You're the backup crazy when she's unable to fulfill her duties of telling me to shut the fuck up. Oh,
fucking shit. Thank you.
So, we can't do 7 Days to Die tomorrow.
Okay. Well, it's Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or Christmas something.
Yeah, I got family stuff the next 2
Yeah,
days.
yeah, you people and your
So do you
family
want to
shit.
do it today after you're done here,
We can't.
Not really.
or not do it at all?
We can't do it today. Junior's doing family shit today.
Well, then we're not doing it at all this week.
Well,
Why
fine.
can't
we're
we do it
not.
on Monday?
Because it's Christmas Day.
Yeah. No. Yes. Yes.
I thought Christmas Day was Tuesday.
No.
No.
That's what
tomorrow,
Junior told me.
Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Christmas Day
Monday's
is Monday.
Christmas Day.
Oh. So that means I've got to stream all by myself Monday because all y'all motherfuckers going to be off screwing around with family bullshit.
Did you finally kick her, Greg? I only saw one message from her.
Didn't kick her, just put her in timeout. You been a bad, bad girl. You got to go sit on the stool for 30 seconds. And think about what you did wrong while you're there.
Why did she get time out? Just for asking if you want to be a friend?
I don't know.
That's
Pretty
literally
much.
all she
That's
said.
all she said.
I don't care.
I think Greg's getting a little too crazy with the wrench.
Don't ever trust Greg with a band hammer.
Why'd you give him a band hammer then?
No.
Oh. He didn't kick him out. He just told him to relax.
What? It's not like they just asked a question.
Well, they got their answer in the form of a wrench upside the head.
No, you can't be friends. Whack in the head.
Question. You said you don't have friends. You have blah, 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 blah.
Where
Her
the hell
channel
was I
looked like
putting
a
this
fake
shit?
Channel. Is why he looked at that earlier.
See? There you go.
Her channel's fake,
See? He has his reasons.
so she's probably not her.
That's why I have you guys as my moderators, because I trust your judgment. Wait a minute.
You
Did I
trust
just
them.
say I trusted you motherfuckers?
Wait, you trust Andy's judgment?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Wait a minute. Didn't I give Shadow a wrench? I really don't trust
Yes.
his judgment. Holy
Shadow
shit.
has a wrench and Andy has a wrench.
Yeah, I take back everything I just said.
But you can't trust their judgment yet. Net still doesn't have a wrench.
Net still doesn't have a
Why
wrench.
doesn't Net have a wrench?
I can
And
go in
he
here.
has better judgment than the other two.
I can go here and
Why
remove
doesn't-
him if I wanted to.
There, Net
Block
needs a
him.
wrench. Net has a wrench. Behave with your crazy cheaty ways, mister. No trying to...
If you use a wrench from another mod on a GT machine, it explodes. Well, that's not good. You're a mod now.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Merry Christmas.
Wouldn't
There's
it-
your Christmas wrench.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be more like Merry Christmas?
No, it's happy birthday.
He don't know.
No. Happy holidays. I don't want to make everyone mad with Merry Christmas.
No.
It's
Fuck
fucking
you.
Merry Christmas.
Fuck you, Andy. It's Merry fucking Christmas.
It's happy holidays.
The
No,
fuck
it's
it
Merry
is.
fucking
It's
Christmas.
Merry fucking Christmas.
But everyone else says it's happy holidays.
And they can go
because-
fuck themselves. It's Merry Christmas.
How do you? Never mind.
No one in the group is politically correct. So why are you saying happy holidays?
I am correct, Andy. I am not politically correct.
You're wrong.
No, I'm right.
Christmas is Jesus' birthday. So it's a Christianity thing.
A dog
fucking
worthy of the
Christmas.
name Lightning.
Whether
job,
you like it or you don't like it, that is the reason for the holiday existing as it is. So you can dislike the meaning. You don't have to disrespect what got it to be what it is. Whether you believe in Christianity or you don't believe in Christianity, you wouldn't have the holiday without it. So suck it up. It's Merry fucking Christmas. And a happy fucking New Year's too. I don't say that May 5th is May 5th because when I get a day off for Cinco de Mayo, I say it's Cinco de Mayo. Even though I ain't got a fucking clue why in the hell anybody celebrates the 5th of fucking May.
I wonder how many topics we've gone over.
Hold on, I'll look it up.
Grady's got to look up what the fuck Cinco de Mayo is. Now, the question is, does she Google it the same way I do? Because I literally put, what the fuck is Cinco de Mayo? In Google. And then Google says, well, it's none of your fucking business.
Cinco de Mayo is the 5th of May, is a holiday that celebrates the date of the Mexican Army's 1862 victory over France in the Battle of Puebla during the France-Mexican War during 1861 to 1867.
Now, where the fuck you putting those at?
So it's kind of like their Independence Day, roughly.
Yes. Happy Hanukkah.
Dude, you so did not say that right. You've got to have 8 tons of phlegm in your throat to say that word. It's Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
It's Hakalugi Day. It's Happy Hanukkah. That is a sound in fucking Hebrew is hairball. It's a sound in it's a sound in Hebrew, dude. You can't speak Hebrew without phlegm in your throat. It's not possible.
Merry Kwanzaa, whatever that is.
Kwanzaa is a 19. No, don't even get me started on that shit. Kwanzaa is newer bullcrap.
Xmas, according to Futurama, was a ploy by the Catholic Church to absorb the winter solace and Yuletide holiday.
Technically, that's actually somewhat correct.
Fuck this magnesium guy.
The Christmas, nobody knows when Jesus' birthday is, but they chose the winter solstice because at the time they decided to do it, most people were pagan and celebrated the winter solstice, and so they chose to overlap Christian holidays with pagan holidays and absorb them, so people were still going to their religious celebration things on the same days. That's why you have Jesus died for your sins and resurrected on Easter, but you celebrate it with a fucking bunny and eggs because it's actually the spring solstice and you're celebrating fertility with the Easter bunny and the eggs.
There's a crap in Jesus Christ. So English has it too.
Yeah, but it's so much more fun to make fun of the sound.
Happy Hanukkah.
I used to give Axel crap about that all the time. You've got to have 16 tons of frickin' phlegm to speak Hebrew, motherfucker. Holy crap.
Alright, where the fuck you putting those things?
The stream has been nothing but yakking.
It is.
Not doing anything.
I did something. I made sulfuric acid.
Oh.
Who said we're not doing anything?
I don't think you got anything done. No one said it. I said it.
We got shit done.
I got sulfuric acid setup done. Look at the title. Look at the title of the stream.
What does that say?
Ranting and raving. Or rambling and ranting. That is
the
today's...
whole purpose of the stream today was to rant about chemical shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that's what he's been doing this whole time. Now we went on to other topics because the chemical ranting's done for now.
For now.
Does
that mean shouldn't the stream be done?
No, we're not done yet.
we
I'm
usually
still
do it
fucking around with other shit.
Do it for 3 hours till like noon, 1 o'clock his time.
I need a set of thing.
I don't know what thingies are. What?
Transformers.
A set of Transformers? How
Yes.
many is that?
2 MV LV. Because we got HV that's going to be coming. Why is there no wire here? Who no wire? We have an HV transformer here, but we have no power.
Yeah, he never powered it. That's why I was asking you about last time.
Oh, well, we need to run a wire from here.
That's a
over to
one-time
there.
still.
I know,
So
that's
it's
what
only
we
going
need.
to have 1 amp of HV.
Yes. Because that's all that's coming out of the EV over there.
Okay. Yep. Gotta
You and
climb
your
his ass
damn
out of there.
jetpack. Yeah, give me them back when you go back down there.
What, your suit?
Chemical ranting. GT5U update around the corner. I'm hoping there's going to be a new. It's not going to be an update. It's going to be another one of the build parts, the testing ones. And I'm hoping there's going to be another one coming out soon because I think they finally fixed the item pipes. Only being visual on the connection, so you can try it out here, unless you're going to use the waiting for the full update to come out.
Where did you put
Because
steel cable?
I like that update, except for the fact that the fucking pipes are broken as shit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go, so bye, guys.
Hey,
is this thing turned the right way, Bear?
Hi, Bear.
do me a
Hush.
favor. Oh, no, this one's not.
No.
Why aren't you gone yet?
No. Hush.
Do me a favor
Bye.
and leave before you go, because we don't want to listen to you going. She doesn't laugh. She didn't want to hear me. What do you want?
Bear.
What?
Just turn. Sorry.
Yes, it's turned the right way.
Excuse me. Okay, so I can plug HV right into it.
Mm-hmm.
Not worry about it blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
And if it blows up, I'm blaming you.
Where did the light go?
I don't know.
Now they're not connecting.
You got to give it time. The server's having a... The server needs a Midol, dude. It's having issues.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh! Okay.
I think it needs power to go through to go boom.
That transformer's pulling power. Because the transformer has to be powered.
Okay, now I can block this shit up. Okay, so now this is MV, right?
Oh, are you talking about Easter? Easter is not an arbitrary day because it happened after Passover. The Last Supper was Passover. So it's not an arbitrary day. It's just it happened the first time Friday to Sunday. So therefore we celebrate it on the spring solstice, or the spring, is it the solstice? Yeah. The spring solstice that happens after Passover, or as close to it as after Passover on a Friday to Sunday. So Good Friday, Easter Sunday, all have to happen after Passover. That's why sometimes Passover is almost a week ahead of, because they have to get all the events in the right order and still be in line with the typical spring bullshit.
I got your transformer.
Which is part of the reason why I don't do a whole lot of celebrating of any holidays. I know the meaning behind them. I have my own beliefs and my own celebrations of them. The actual day doesn't mean shit to me. That's why Christmas morning, my ass will be here streaming because it's a Monday. And that's what I do at 10 a.m. on Monday, is I stream. So y'all can go and open your presents and yell at your kids and drink too much beer and eat too much food. And I'll be here playing something.
Yeah, I'll be at home with Mom.
And bitching about something.
I'll be here that night.
Not the solstice? Well, what's it called? I know it's the spring something. I don't know what the fuck it's called. I'm not pagan, dude. I don't know that shit. I know it's this equinox. That's what it is. That's the word. It's Andy's fault. He told me I didn't know what I was talking about. I told him I knew what I was talking about.
Why are we even talking about this shit?
Because we can.
Nothing to do with machines.
Because we talk about everything. Bear's Den is a hodgepodge of bullshit. And people like, apparently some people like listening to our rambling nonsense of rants, ramblings, complaining, bitching, all those good things. Why am I holding oxygen?
I don't know.
Where the fuck's the oxygen?
Oxygen goes on into the electrolyzer in the middle. On top.
No, that's where it comes out. Where's it supposed to go?
No, you have right here. There's 49 oxygen cells up there on top in the chemical reactor. I meant chemical reactor when I said electrolyzer. Oxygen and ammonia makes nitric acid. Acid.
I know it's here somewhere. I can't fucking find it.
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Nitric oxide, that's what it makes.
Where the fuck do you see the one that has oxygen cells?
Up here on top in the middle.
Well, who the fuck hit it up there?
You did.
Why the fuck did I do that?
Because you're trying to make it smaller. I don't know.
Oh, hey, there's all the oxygen cells. Get in there, jackass. Alright.
Now, where the hell are you putting these nitric oxide cells?
They get manually
they go up here.
Placed into here.
This top one. Okay.
Yeah, you just pull the empty cells out, stick that one in, and then put the thing back in. It'll send it down here. So you don't put it in there, you put it in here, damn it. It goes in this chemical reactor. But I don't have a way of getting it from there to there.
We're going to have a distillation tower at some point soon.
Yes.
So no point in worrying about where it goes.
Right. You need to start working on the circuits for the vac freezer. How close are you to being able to make those?
I don't know. We need the clean room first, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We need that fucking clean room, don't we?
Yeah, and NetMC keeps saying he has all the stuff for it.
Do we have the place for the... You need the plastic circuit boards.
I need workstations.
But you need the plastic circuit board thing.
Yeah.
So we need... Why don't we set that up since we got a chemical... Since we got a lot
I need
of
something that has sulfuric acid coming out of it. That's all I need.
Yeah, we got tons of it. Right here's this chemical reactor. Where are we going to put it?
Somewhere where sulfuric acid can come up into it.
Where do you do your circuits at?
On the opposite side, over there.
You do it over here. Because this should be somewhat close to that.
We don't need this glycerol reactor. That's right here. The one that has a ton of glycerol in it.
Well, we need to get that out before we get rid of it.
That's ethylene. That's plastic. That's solder alloy. We can go underneath.
I was just gonna say, what's this box here for? Why don't we do it right here?
Where the box is? Oh, right.
No, right beside it.
Move your ass.
No.
No.
If I do that, and then do, is there room for the pipe to get up there? Oh yeah.
It's gonna hit a steam tank though. Steam thing.
Oh, I ain't worried about that.
Okay, so spheric acid. You're right in front of the boiler though. We can go up, above, and then over. That's what we can do.
Yeah, we'll just come right up. Come right up here.
Where the fuck are you? Are you going up that way?
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay. So I took out the wrong thing. How many pipes you got?
Nowhere near enough.
I found 2. These small? Yeah, they are. Just go up the hole. Nope, won't let me. Up the hole. It won't fit.
Alright, so next Saturday we're going to work on the clean room. If everybody's here and available. We'll get this done so you have the plastic circuit boards.
He's supposed to have all the plastic done. Is what I thought he said. I don't know where he put the machines at. So I don't see him anywhere near us. I have the black steel frames needed for the clear. So he doesn't have the plastic. Okay.
No, he just has the stuff that we need to put the crap plastic in.
Okay, so we need an MV, what was it? An MV assembler and a LV electrolyzer. Alright, LV.
Are you making the pipes?
Yeah. I got 21 so far. Hopefully that's enough.
Well, give them here, because I don't want you connecting it to the tank first.
To the tank?
Yeah, I don't want to connect it to the tank till the very end.
Oh, okay.
That way, if we fuck up, we're not wasting any.
I need rubber or something. Unless, how do you want to go across?
That's what I'm figuring out right now. Hold on.
Well, I could go across right there in the middle.
Here we go.
The front of the tank first.
Here. We're going to go straight across right here.
Go against that pipe, too.
I'll just take that straight on over to where it needs to go.
Ow.
As soon as you get to the next pipe, go, no. I want you to go up into the stone so we're not going across the thing.
As soon as I go where?
Get out of the way for a second. Because I'm going to hit you in the head.
I have a thing. No, I don't.
Take these 2 out. And take this one out. Break this block, this block, this block.
Is it going to connect the turbine?
This block. We're not going to touch the turbine. We're going to be running across here.
Okay, so I'm going up.
Yep. Ah, motherfucker. Hold on, don't.
I just did.
This is why I wanted to make sure you didn't connect the tank.
Tank's not connected.
I know.
Just got one more pipe left.
That goes there. This goes here. Nothing can connect. Let me check the pipe. Pipe says nothing in it. You connect the last pipe. And we should have sulfuric acid in the
Everything
chemical
catches
reactor.
on fire.
Yep. Everything goes boom. Base goes away.
I should probably check the power.
Yeah, we're probably wasting steel by this point. We ain't done much.
It's at 858.
Okay.
And nothing in the reactor yet.
What did you do? Yeah, it's in here now.
It's
It's
hitting.
just coming in really, really fucking slow.
It's small, too small.
No. It's just the sloshing that these stupid pipes do.
Somebody should fix that.
Until it gets pressurized, it's going to slosh like hell. Alright, so you got that, so now you can do your plastic circuit boards.
Which just requires plastic plates and copper foil.
Yep.
Where am I going? Okay.
And I think there's other ones you can do in there as well. But that's what we're worried about. Oh, crap, I'm getting tired. Alright, so you're going to need diodes to make that. You're going to need random access memory, which needs wafers and a laser engraver that doesn't have to be in a clean room.
Processor assemblies.
Cutting
which
saw.
needs the central.
This is where you need it, because you need the center
Processor assembly is the
processor,
main thing.
and that needs a clean room. The wafer to the central processing unit wafer. Okay. So
And
this is what we need
diodes.
clean room for.
I need an MV
Diodes.
with plastic in it. MV assembler with plastic in it. And find an anode wire and small pile of gallium. Or the stupid way with wafers.
We don't have an assembler that's MB with plastic in it?
No, because some idiot put glass in it.
Oh, what idiot did that and why?
The Buildcraft machine guy.
Oh, well then you need to make us an MB assembler.
Bitch, please. Do that little hand motion.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any arms. No MV arms.
You ain't got no legs.
That's arms,
But
not
I
legs,
love
fucker.
you just the same. I love that song.
So,
it's funny as hell.
what are you doing with the MV and the LV transformer? Never mind.
I was thinking about putting the ore washing plants in there,
Hey,
but
idiot.
that would be a pain in the ass.
This is wrong.
What's wrong?
It's already MV. Remember, you're amping up with the transformer. Or amping down.
No, it's going from EV to HV, HV to MV,
You don't
MV
have
to LV.
EV.
That's what's in that fucking cable.
Oh, that got amped up? Okay.
Yes. See, I know what I'm doing, motherfucker. Don't
Anyway. I
question
didn't know
me.
it amped it up
Mm-hmm.
to EV.
I'm having ideas, Andy.
Well, that's not good.
No.
It is
Usually-
EV. Okay.
Usually that's bad.
2048. So that'd be coming out as a 512p, so that's HV. And then 128, and then 32. So what ideas are you having, sir?
Evil
Is
ones.
sir better than daddy?
Wow. I think we're gonna, instead of using this for the MV room, I think we're gonna use this for ore processing, and we'll That'll give us a little more room out there, and then we can rearrange some of that out there and put some of the MV stuff out there. So
Yeah.
we're going to need another, let's see, machine here, Fat Man approved walkway, machine here.
So this
We're
is
gonna
going to
need-
go across more.
We're going to need another set of setup. No, leave that. Yes.
I'm trying to break shit and it's not breaking.
Yes, you're going to put the wire across to here, and you're going to need another HV, MV.
It won't let me break anything.
You're going to need another one of these transformer towers right here.
There, this TPS is crazy.
We're going to put
Oh, that's why. Okay.
these right, yeah,
There. Okay.
and we'll take that last one that's right there, and we'll move it over here. And NetMC's probably sitting there screaming, "What the fuck are these idiots doing while I'm not here? I leave for 5 minutes and they're fucking up everything we planned."
We're working without you?
This is what happens when you leave.
You decided to leave? Yeah.
Yeah, you leave, we're fucking shit up. This is what we do. Enjoy. Cats away, the mice will play.
Okay. I got a wire. Weird. I only just need another HVMV LV setup.
What the fuck? Which way is it for the... Greg and his old way of making pipes. I'm telling you, they're enough to piss a guy off. There they are.
I thought you were getting tired.
I'm fucking tired. When does that ever stop me from doing something, though?
Oh, I'm allergic to something around here. I'm getting worse
Work.
and worse.
It's work.
I wouldn't be sneezing, though. I'd be getting sick. Let's see. HV is 4 copper.
Andy, go stand by those ore washers, would you?
Why?
Because I'm running a water pipe in the roof, ceiling, place, thing.
Okay, so where do you want me to be at in relation to the thing?
I don't want you to be having relations with our ore washers. Thanks.
You going up or down?
Now,
Left or right? Over
what
and
the
under?
fuck is in this pipe? Fuck, there's already... Damn it, NetMC. Already a fucking water pipe over here.
Maybe?
Could have told me this.
I don't remember what he put it in. Chlorine press, fluid extractor, that thing. I don't know where he sent it to.
I don't care where you send it to. I'm just connecting to it.
Where you at? You're up there in the other place.
I don't even know how I'm standing where I'm at. I'm glitched.
You're glitched.
Mm-hmm.
You should, here. I'm over here. I'm on one of the ore washers. Do you want me on the transformer instead?
You're not shifting, right? Yeah, stand on the transformer and don't shift.
Okay. I'm on the transformer. I can shift.
No, because I don't ever see you. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
And then water flies through it. Shit, the machines! Oh wait, it won't matter. The Andy's away, the sheep will play. I'm still here, you know. It's noon. Bear. We barely got anything done with Bear.
Mm. Fuck, my inventory's full again. Here, Andy, grab this stuff.
I can't. You're stuck up there.
No, I'm throwing it down this hole.
Is it holy?
No. It needs to be blessed. No.
The lag, bitch. The lag.
Alright, let's go make some more pipes.
He ran out.
I only made like 6.
Hold shift. Oh.
I need more wood to make more pipes.
There's wood everywhere. Ow, fuck.
I got it. I just had to go grab it.
I went on the wrong side. Wrong hole.
Shit.
No, not that hole.
That's not it. We need some ironwood to make a good soft hammer. These fucking wood ones break too easy. Really? You piece of shit? That is not what I said.
What? What'd I say?
I clicked on the sign instead of the damn table. Placed the damn pipe.
You put the pipe right in front of you, too.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Man, these batteries are taking fucking forever to charge. You know what? As soon as we get the power setup done in there, you're gonna move the sulfuric acid setup over there.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
As soon as you get it just right, it's gonna be like, okay, fuck this, we're moving it.
Oh, good God.
Just come out of nowhere.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Apparently that was necessary. Alright, we're getting the wattas. Alright, and then we're going to do a little bit of something like this. Okay. Greg, this is a good example of what I asked you about the other day. Well, it was quite a few days, like a couple weeks ago. This setup is like ideal for what I'm asking for. A pipe that'll do round robin. Because I'm going to have one input pipe here that's going to bring in ores to these 4 ore washers. Basically, it's going to be...
You probably should have went straight down in.
Yeah, that's where I wanted it, but for some reason this is what happened. So, this is going to be the main input pipe, basically. Or, actually, this one is. So, I need... For GT6, we need a round robin pipe that I can, say, send one part this way, one part that way, and one part that way. Which, if I had it here, I would actually have it come in through the top, so I could send one part out to each one of these. But since I don't have that, I can do it this way, and it don't matter. Alright.
Do you want to bring that 4th one in here, Bear? There's a 4th one we already have out here.
Yeah, we're going to in a minute. I need an HP transformer.
You have noises being made over here.
Why?
I don't know, like Kong.
Is it bitching it's out of power?
No, noises from upstairs.
Oh, there's a mob upstairs making noise?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, fuck them.
One of those green guys that poison you.
Oh, yeah, I'll deal with him in a minute. I need an HP transformer so we can bring the Macerator in here.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Mm-hmm. You
How high
know,
can you go?
if these pipes weren't fucked up, I wouldn't have to dig a hole in my damn floor. Put these on the bottom. Somebody had to fuck up the damn pipes. Jackasses.
What am I doing?
Something like that is somewhat planned, but very differently, but the functionality will be there. Okay. That works.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you. I need coils.
Oh, yeah, for the HVs, you gotta have coils, don't you?
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Okay, it's dun, 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 dun,
How do I make coils?
dun, dun, dun.
Uses, coils. Oh, yeah. Steel bolts and a bunch of.
And then that'll come this way. Okay. So there is your spaghetti monster ore washer. So until he gets me the thing, the input will basically be here. That'll go through. Outputs will come out here.
So as I can find steel bolts.
That needs to go down.
Guess
That
we don't
needs
have
to go down. That needs to go down. That needs a machine. Basically similar to the colored sorting machine from Red Power, where you can declare pipe channels using colors, just that I use numbers instead. Awesome. Sounds cool. Oh, hey, the box is full.
Hey.
No wonder that. Oh, shit, that's that knock what I shit about. Grabbed it again.
Have fun, Bear.
Damn it. I didn't grab it this time. Damn near did, but I didn't. Can't help it. Shut up. Trying to hold it in the best I can.
It's not you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me burping again.
No, it's that one monster.
Oh, because I just burped at the same time you said that.
But I
burped to myself. I'm going to blow up in a few minutes after all these burps I've been trying to hold in.
You should probably kill it at some point soon.
Yeah, soon. Eventually.
Give me my fucking bolts. Thank you.
You should not be doing that with bolts. That sounds painful, dude.
Okay, now I got fucking coils.
That doesn't sound any less painful.
Now I need wires of gold and a wire of aluminum.
Okay. So that's going to be where that goes. And then, so we can do big batches. We will do two more boxes.
I didn't hit that. I hit something else. Did you take that ore washer out yet? No.
I did too.
Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. I was looking at the centrifuge.
Motherfucker.
Is it working now?
Alright. So these two will be where the dust and the tiny dust come to.
Okay, well, testy.
Hold on, don't do anything yet.
I tested it already.
Oh, stop it.
Why not?
So we're going to test the automation part as well. Just a second.
So I shouldn't
That
put stuff
there.
in there.
You need to get a torch or box on there.
A what? A torch or a box?
Yep.
A torch or a box. I don't have a torch.
We need something on top of that hopper to keep things from spawning on top of it.
Hopper. Oh, that hopper. Oh, that won't work. There. Oh, that works.
Now,
Okay.
you put something different in there than what I did. So, we're going to have a different issue here. And this is going to be a lot better when it's not a fucking hopper doing it. Because hoppers are slow as dog shit. And because we don't have a way of doing the round robin thing,
No, I put
one whole
there,
stack. Okay, it's actually connecting, it's doing these two.
It's not pulling the tinies and stuff out though.
Hold on.
Tinies and stone aren't leaving. There it goes.
Yeah, these pipes can only do one stack every 20 seconds.
I'm stealing you. Where am I at on this shit? Am I gold down yet? Gold.
Alright, next time, while they're messing with getting the stuff for the clean room done, I will see if I can manage to get 2 more macerators in here. We're going to need 1 macerator here, 1 macerator here, and then we'll do another bank over here of centrifuges. And then eventually we're going to start with the actual filters to separate it to the separators, the chemical baths. This is just going to be for stuff that goes through the simple shit. Anything that has to be done through chemical baths or anything like that is going to have to be done manually. But that's a beginning.
Finally,
so that's it.
Took him long enough.
We're done for today. We'll be back Wednesday or Saturday, whatever depends on what he does for Tylercraft on Wednesday.
Why'd you need an HV thing?
I need 2 or 3 HV transformers, but we're leaving for today, so I ain't worried about it.
Okay. I almost had it.
Well, you can go ahead and finish it. We just
What are
need...
you gonna do, though?
We're going to need 1 here, we're going to need 1 here, and eventually we'll need 1 down here. So we need at least 2 right now. And then an HV macerator. This spot needs 1.
Yeah.
And this spot needs 1. Alright. So, later guys.